Hey guys, IcyGrey here, welcome back. This is going to be part 6 of my Xbox 360 collection. Today we have Juratan with me, who is from World of Warcraft lore and the Warcraft film. And today we've got a number of games, and it's going to be starting from G, going through to the end of H as well, because I don't have too many H games. But first of all, I just wanted to say that if you wanted to connect with me or anything, I'm on Facebook. I do have a Facebook page. So if you want to ask me any questions there, or just say something, just want to have a chat, then you can check that out. There'll be a link in the description, and I'll probably put one on screen now. But anyway, let's get into this. And today we've got a lot of music games, and it's going to be the Guitar Hero series. So this is the one that really started it all for me, because I got it on Xbox 360 and PS3 first. I never had Guitar Hero on PS2 or Xbox, and that's going to be Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock. Unfortunately, this one is cracked to the top, so I will need to get a replacement case for this. But this is, the game that started it all off for me, and I have pretty much got all of them since, apart from Guitar Hero 2, which is why I'm not starting with that one, because I did have it and it doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. So I'm not going to be showing that today. And basically, this is still a game that I can't do on hard. Braining Blood and Metallica's one, I just cannot complete them. But they all follow, for the first few games, they all follow a similar format as Guitar Hero 3, so Aerosmith, where you just have majority of Aerosmith songs, and then you've got a few extras. This is actually a pretty good one. It's not too hard, like some of the tracks for, say, Van Halen, which is coming up later, it's just impossible to do pretty much. But this one I have done on hard and expert, I think, as well. I'm not sure if I've completed on expert yet, but I'm pretty sure I have. So this has got, just Aerosmith tracks. Unfortunately, I can't really show, I can show gameplay, I just can't have any audio because obviously it's copyrighted music. So I can't have that. Then World Tour, this is where you had your drum kit and, bass and microphone sort of coming in beforehand. You could have two controllers, but they were both guitar controllers in co-op. Now you've got guitar, drums, bass and vocals. And I've never actually owned the drum set. I just, or I don't sing either. I've mentioned singing before and other things. But this I can play bass on. So I've completed this on expert on bass, and I think hard on guitar. I don't think I completed this on expert yet on guitar. And this has got some good mix of tracks, but it's some of them are pretty meh. Some of them are just, there's one or two sets where you just get a bit bored with. Graphic wise, things don't really change too much. I think this is the first one where you can start composing your own music on, though, which is a good feature, I guess. But there's nothing that I really do apart from to get the achievement. Next up, then, Guitar Hero 5, because I don't really know what order they go in. This is, it gets better, the graphics change, they change the UI a bit, so how you see the stars go up and your multiplier change, which is, I think, a bit better from what they had before. The graphics are more clear, they're better HD, whereas the other games, they're, a bit faded, a bit fuzzy, and the character styles and models are better as well, and the songs are just generally better because you've got stuff like Arctic Monkeys, The Killers, Kings of Leon, Muse, Nirvana and things, which obviously is more modern day, which is more me and better. Even better again though, you've got Guitar Hero Metallica, which follows on from the Guitar Hero 5 model, and this is just, all of these games you can play with drums and that, by the way, from now on, I think. I'm not sure about the next one actually. And Metallica is one of my favourite bands, so this was actually a great buy for me, really. A load of great songs on here if you're a Metallica fan that you can all do on Guitar Hero. It doesn't have every massive Metallica song on there, but there was like a few that I thought would be and weren't, but there's a good number. I think there's like 40 maybe. And I completed this on expert on bass, I think, and then hard on guitar. Next up, we've got Warriors of Rock. This is where they take a bit of a different style to the game again. They kind of like have a quest line in it, so for each set you're now using like a warrior or a hero, so it's kind of like an RPG, and they all have their powers. So one can, I think get multiplier faster, one can get more points, etc. And you're supposed to just be getting these like power, I don't know what they're called, but they're like power spheres or something that then power you up to then be able to beat the boss at the end, as it were. The songs are a big mixture again from old and new. Not too great in my opinion. It's one of the worst Guitar Hero games, but that's just on song choice. Obviously, music preference is personal. It's it's not my choice. Isn't what everyone else likes, if you know what I mean. Then we have Van Halen. This is the hardest Guitar Hero game there is. It literally says on the front, the most challenging one ever, and that is just right. Van Halen, another great band that I do like, but as soon as you start playing on hard and get halfway through, there's just so many solos and things, so many hammer-ons, pull-offs. It goes quite fast, and then again when you get to expert, it's just impossible. So I've done this on hard. I think I just scraped through on the skin of my teeth on hard for guitar. But expert, I've done like the first 10 songs, first 2-3 sets. That's about it. This is as far as I can go at the moment until I actually get any better. Another recent pick and another thing that I have to change because it's in a black case and I have to be perfect, so I have to have it in green. And this is going to be Guitar Hero Smash Hits, which basically this is just the best songs that they've compiled throughout all of the Guitar Hero games beforehand. So this was the last one. So you just got the most popular songs from all the others, so it's pretty similar, and again you just have the same characters, as it were, so there's not too much to add for that one. And then finally we have the new Guitar Hero Live, which is where they change everything up. This was released 2015 for next gen consoles, and this is where they change everything up. They change the guitar, they change the settings, they change the music, they just change everything, and it's an amazing game. The guitar style is a lot better as well. I actually prefer this guitar to the old guitar. This is 6 buttons compared to 5, but the 3 buttons close together, and there's on 2 levels, up and down, so it's more challenging, as it were. But it's also easier at the same time because you don't have to stretch too much. And the songs are great because you've got Guitar Hero TV, which means you can just choose what songs you want to play from like a database of a couple hundred songs, compared to like 40, 60 that you had in the other games. And it's just good because you've got music videos as well. I think I can show that, I'm not too sure. And then you've got obviously the festivals and things. So Guitar Hero Live is probably the best one there is. That's it for Guitar Hero. We're going to be moving on now to the next game. And the next games are the Grand Theft Auto series. Now, I'm not a big fan of Grand Theft Auto. I have mentioned this before, and I've picked up some Rockstar games in the past. And I've only played the first couple of missions of Grand Theft Auto 4 here, which is the Classics Edition, and I have this as part of a bundle from eBay, so I haven't, I didn't go out and buy this, and it's not really my thing. Like, I do like it, I suppose, but I'm just not particularly good at them, so I don't really play it that much. I don't really enjoy playing them, so I don't have too much to say about them. Now, I've got the episodes from Liberty City, which is the DLC as well for Grand Theft Auto 4, and again, I haven't even touched on this. This is just here because it was part of the same bundle of games. So I have not played this. I have no thoughts on this. I'm not really going to be showing it because I know it's just the DLC for Grand Theft Auto 4, so I'll just use the same gameplay. If you think I should start playing Grand Theft Auto more, then just let me know, and then I might go back to it, but it's not really my thing. Grand Theft Auto 5, I have Steelbook Case for. Originally I didn't. I had it in just the normal case originally. It's got a few scratches and scuffs on in places, especially on the front here, and then a few on the corners. Originally I had just the normal edition, and then I saw a bundle of Steelbooks, just empty cases, and I had games for all of them, so I picked that up and just got some Steelbooks. Obviously, you would have seen this on Facebook. This was a while ago now, if you like my Facebook page, so you should probably go and do that and stay up to date. Grand Theft Auto 5, though, I should just say GTA, it's a lot easier. GTA 5, again, not really my thing. I have tried playing it, but I've just done maybe a quarter of the missions. It's just not my thing. Online, I just don't get what's going on. I don't get the point of online. so I just don't really do it at all. Next up, Halo. It shouldn't be there. Halo, but yes, it should be, but okay, I've just got these games in the wrong order. Sorry about that. And that just threw me a bit. So Halo Wars, this is like, I've played the first bit. It's kind of like an RTS version of Halo, where you just have to take certain areas and fight enemies on planets and stuff. I think, again, not a big Halo fanboy either, so I've done parts of this just to play it, just to make sure it works, and it seemed okay. I much prefer doing the actual proper Halo games though, so like Halo 3 here, which again, grey case, needs to be in a green one, so it needs to change this soon. So this is where I actually first started off with Halo 3. I never played the original Halos on Xbox Classic, as in just the old Xbox, but this was okay to play through. I played it through in like 2009, so it was a good few years after the game came out, and I just picked it up because obviously people rave about it so much, the Halo series, so I thought I'd have a go, and it was okay. Storyline was great and everything, but it's not like, wow, this is amazing. Maybe if it was, if I played it in 2006 when it came out, but oh well. Halo 3 ODST, so I think this carries on from Halo 3. Not too sure, or if it's in line with Halo 3, can't really remember. Like I said, I'm not really a massive fan, but this was better, I think, than Halo 3 originally. It uses the same online player as well, if you had this too. But no, I don't really play online, like I said. I just played the campaign, and the campaign seems alright for this, so I can't really say too much negative on that. Halo Reach, though, was a much better game, which I did like, and I think I nearly completed, but then my save got corrupted, so then I was like, ugh, can't be asked to do it all over again. I'll do it another time. So I haven't gone back through and finished this yet, but I will do eventually once I've finished everything else, which is just, there's so many games to finish. I much preferred this. I, again, didn't play it online because I don't play online. And storyline was a lot better. I did like the, fighting in space and things, but anyway, moving on. Halo 4, haven't played. Again, got it as part of a bundle just to have it there in my collection, just to like finish it off, as it were. I do need to get Halo Anniversary, I think. Or Combat Evolved Anniversary. I think that's the only one that I don't have for the Xbox 360 games. But oh well, I can pick that up soon enough. So Halo 4, again, can't really say too much. It's, to me, Halo is just the same all the way through, apart from the graphics change and the storyline changes slightly. But I don't really pay attention too much. Moving on then, Hitman Blood Money. No, I did this wrong. I actually started playing on Hitman Absolution, which is an amazing game. So if you haven't picked it up, you should. It's really cheap now. There are so many copies out there that it just goes for £1 or so. You can get this in bundles on eBay as like a filler game. People just chuck it in. It's a really good game to play. Very popular. It's just amazing. Basically, you're an assassin, a hitman, and you just got to go around doing challenges and each missions, which involve like maybe killing certain people or in the right way. And then online you can then do and create your own challenges, so you can create your own hits, and then people can play them online and things. So this is just an amazing game. It's all about stealth and things, or you could just go out guns blazing, but obviously it makes it harder and you don't get as great a score. But amazing game. Hitman Blood Money though, I played that afterwards, and because it's a bit outdated, it did look bad and it did feel bad compared to Hitman Absolution, but I'm pretty sure that it's a great game as well. So what you should do is you should play Hitman Blood Money first and then pick up Hitman Absolution afterwards. That way you can go from the older graphics to the newer graphics, and then it's, it will just flow through. So there's the back of Hitman Blood Money for you, and then the back of Absolution as well. There is the Hitman HD collection out as well, which I haven't picked up just yet. I'm pretty sure it's just the original trilogy, I think, which Blood Money comes into. So maybe if they've improved the graphics, although this is already on 360, so I doubt they have improved it too much, that might be a better game to pick up and play. But I haven't got around to that yet, just as I said. And then finally today we have Homefront. Now this is an okay game. There is obviously the new Homefront that is out, I think, at the moment. I think it came out with the release of Next gen, not too sure. I just didn't feel too great about this. It was okay. It's probably like 3 stars out of 5. It's just to me, it's just a standard shooter. Online though, you can have up to 32 people, which is I think why people maybe like it as much. I don't know. But you have to pay for online, so you have to pay for a pass. So if you buy games secondhand like me, I think you get a trial for a day or 2, but then you have to buy a pass, which probably costs you like £10 or so, or 800 Microsoft points, 1,600, I don't know. And then you can play online. So I guess people like it for the 32-person multiplayer online, but campaign is alright too. And that's it today, guys. So like I said, you can like my Facebook page, keep up to date, just have a chat with me or what have you. You can also do that in the comments if you wish, if there's anything you wanted to talk about. Actually, I haven't finished because I missed 2 games out because of Halo. So this is Harry Potter. Sorry, I'm just not with it today. I did get up like at the start of this video because I was watching the Olympics last night until like 2:30 in the morning. Well, we got bronze. Anyway, bronze and gold and silver. So this is Harry Potter. We've got Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince. No, we don't have Half-Blood Prince. Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Order of the Phoenix. So Order of the Phoenix is book 5. Deathly Hallows is 7. They did have Half-Blood Prince and Deathly Hallows Part 2. I did have both of those, but they don't work. So what I have is Half-Blood Prince. It gets so confusing. Deathly Hallows Part 1. This is okay. It's not as good as. I think the best game is Order of the Phoenix, and I think it just gets worse after that. But Deathly Hallows Part 1, good-ish. It's just a standard movie game, so graphics aren't too on point. The voice acting is not the best. Combat style and everything, not particularly great, but Harry Potter is good. Then it's never going to be as good as Philosopher's Stone for PlayStation 1 and things. Order of the Phoenix, though, much better. I think it's probably the best one because it's what I played first, so I guess everything's based on what you play first of all. So my opinion of the game's just deteriorated afterwards. I've got stickers on them as well, which I don't particularly like, so I need to get rid of those. But it all started with this. Borrowed it on PS3 from someone, and then I got it on Xbox 360, obviously. And it's just a great game. I can't really say too much because I haven't played it for so long. But if you're into Harry Potter, if you're into action-adventure, exploration games, and it's all magical and things, then you should just check out Order of the Phoenix first. These are actually now rare-ish, uncommon, let's say, so they do go for about £8, £9, £10 each, which isn't particularly cheap for what they are, but you know, if you're into that, you can get it. Right, now I've finished today's part, so thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me a dislike for that because that was just a terrible ending, and I'll see you soon for another video. So bye bye.